Hi everyone, Chris Harry here, trading with a trend. Had this stock on the long for trading today, February 17th, 2016. We're looking at a daily chart of Bluebird Bio in the biotech sector here, and like most other biotech stock's been crushed, but after gapping down and trying to make it up towards the highs, the stock came down, bottomed out here, and then just kind of chopped around and made a high here, and it's pulled back and it made its first higher low here, and yesterday the stock pushed up towards these highs, very close. High here was 50.90, and here we had a high of 50.85. So if it gets up and above the high here, we're likely to get another day where the stock does $5, $6 in a day. On this day, low of 45 up to 50.85. So this stock can move. It's a little bit more thin than I like. We can look back here, and on some days the volume is, we get some decent volume on Sundays, but a lot of days it's the volume is not that great. This day here, for example, 865,000. So generally speaking, I'm not really looking at a stock that trades this thinly, but just the setup here. I just love the setup here. As it's coming off the bottom and making high, pulling back, higher low, and then pushing up against a high. I know that if it pops at high, we're likely to get another $5 or $6 day if the market's conducive and the biotech sector is going and so on. And what actually happened is the stock opened up at 51 and pushed up to a high of 55.94. So that's a $5 move. It was a 10% move right there. And we'll go to the 5 now and see how you could have traded it. So out of the gate, it just went, pulled back. At this point, that pullback is just way too steep. I didn't take it here. I wouldn't even think about taking here. But after it pushed back up towards the highs and actually broke the high, made a new high, and this little 1-bar pullback. And look at the volume. Look at the volume on this candle. We had a volume on this candle of 4,200. And the previous one was 29,000, almost 30,000. So nobody was selling this thing. And this candle right here would have been your entry over the high of this candle, and take it up for a good $1 here. And then another entry right here after it makes this high has again this little 1-bar pullback. Look at the volume drop off in comparison to this candle right here, and had another move. So your second entry would be on this green candle here above the high of this little bottoming tail. So high here was 53.58, and with no sweat it pushed up to 55.30 or so. A high here was actually 55.76. So a good couple dollars right there. So a bit of a whippy thin stock. But if you demand quality in the pattern, had 1, 2 good entries, and between those 2 entries, you could have put together a $3 day on this stock. So that's how you could have traded this one. And stay tuned for another monster.